Hello and welcome. Today we're going to go way, way back. All the way to the very beginning of time. We've got a really special story to share about the first man, an incredible garden, and a lesson that came from, well, some pretty surprising teachers. Have you ever wondered about that? How did it all start? Well, that very question leads us to this amazing story about the first ever human to walk on our planet. And believe it or not, part of his story involves a lesson from a couple of really smart crows.
Yep, that's right. This is the story of the first man, Adam, and that all-important lesson he learned from two small crows. So are you ready? Let's dive in and see what this incredible ancient tale has to teach us, even today.
All right, so let's set the scene. Our story begins, well, before there was anyone on Earth at all. In the very beginning, Allah created this absolutely beautiful world that we see all around us.
First, he created the bright, warm sun to light up our days, then the beautiful glowing moon for the night sky, and then our wonderful home, the Earth, a planet just waiting to be filled with life and all sorts of amazing things.
And then, from the clay of the earth itself, Allah shaped the very first man. He named him Adam. And then, in this incredible moment, he breathed his spirit into him. And just like that, Adam was alive.
So, where did Adam live? In this incredible garden called Paradise. And it was just filled with the most amazing animals you can imagine. We're talking lions, sheep, camels, elephants, you name it. But here's the really cool part. They all lived together in perfect peace. The powerful lions and the gentle sheep, side by side. It was amazing.
Now, in this perfect garden, Adam and his wife, Hawwa, had everything they could possibly want. They could enjoy all the amazing things in paradise, but there was just one rule. Just one little exception.
You see, it was really just a simple test. Think about it. It's like a whole world full of yes, you can have this, with just one single no. Everything in the entire garden was for them, except for the fruit from one particular tree.
But Shaytan was there, and he was jealous. So he whispered things to them and tricked them, and they forgot the rule, and they ate the fruit. And the very second they took a bite, they knew. They knew they'd made a big mistake, and they just felt so sad and ashamed.
And because they had disobeyed that one simple rule, they had to leave that beautiful, easy life in paradise. Their new home was going to be Earth, and life there would be, well, a whole new challenge.
And yeah, life on Earth was definitely harder. You had to work for your food, for your shelter, for everything. Soon, they had two sons. Qabil, he became a farmer, growing things from the earth, and his brother, Habil, became a shepherd, looking after the flocks of sheep.
So one day, both brothers decided to make an offering to Allah, kind of like a thank you gift. But here's where it gets really important. It's all about how they gave. Habil, the shepherd, picked the very best, healthiest lamb from his entire flock and offered it with a happy, grateful heart. But Qabil, he took the worst of his harvest, the stuff he didn't really want anyway, and offered it with an unhappy heart. And well, Allah accepted Habil's offering, the one that came from a good place.
Well, when Qabil saw that his brother's gift was accepted and his wasn't, he became so angry and just filled with jealousy. And that anger, it just started to grow and grow inside him like a fire, until it pushed him to do something absolutely awful. And even when Qabil was shouting, full of rage, threatening him, Habil's response was just peace. He told his brother, look, even if you try to hurt me, I will never ever raise my hand to hurt you, because I fear Allah. His faith was stronger than any anger.
But sadly, Qabil's anger was just too strong. He couldn't control it, and he hurt his brother. And then, just like that, the anger vanished. And all that was left was this terrible shock and sadness. He was terrified, and he had no idea what to do.
And this is where the story takes a turn, and it shows how Allah can teach us lessons in the most unexpected ways. Lost and confused, Qabil saw two crows start to fight, and one of them fell to the ground. But then, he watched the other crow do something amazing. It started digging a hole in the ground with its beak. It gently pushed the other crow into the hole, and then covered it with earth. Qabil was watching the first burial ever.
So Qabil copied the crow. He did the same for his brother, and he felt this overwhelming sense of shame for what he'd done. But right there, from one of Allah's smallest creatures, he learned this huge lesson, a lesson about respect and dignity and compassion.
So, what does this all mean for us?
You know, when you think about it, from the animals living peacefully together in paradise to that one crow showing compassion, this story really shows us that there are lessons all around us in everything Allah has created. It's a reminder, right, that if we just stop and pay attention, even the smallest of creatures can teach us some of the biggest, most important lessons about life. Thanks so much for joining us.